All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started because we don't have much time. Thank you all for joining us. Happy Tuesday to you all. If I didn't speak to you, we'll see you on the first of the month training call. Happy New Year to everybody. We have Meredith Bush that's going to be hosting the call with me tonight. She got a lot of great information that she wants to share. Just a little bit of background about Meredith, and I know she's going to also share her story as well. I met Meredith at a rap party. We reached out to each other. You reached out to me, and you wanted me to host a rap party. And this was back in early 2013 or 12, maybe.
Like
in
August.
2012 when I first started. So I started in 2012, in September 2012, and I was doing parties like every week. And reached out to me, and she said she wanted me to come to her house and host a party, and she was going to have all her friends there, just like we like. And when I got there, she had her friends there. I wrapped her, of course. I wrapped her other friends that was there as well, her sister included. And she had some amazing results, didn't you, Meredith?
Yeah.
Meredith had some really great results. And those results, those before and after pictures was all over social media, because just that good. She became a customer, and then shortly thereafter, she wanted to join the business. So she wanted to make some additional income, which I wasn't mad at her. I was like, okay, come on, let's get this team started. So Meredith, you started what month?
I want to say February. So my anniversary is coming up.
Not too long from when I started. She started February 2013. And she's a runner. She's doing amazing. She did great with social media. She was actually our social media guru. When she first started, she was getting customers left and right, distributors left and right from using Instagram and Facebook. And we all wanted to pick her brain. We used to have you on all the calls and be like, Meredith, tell us how you doing this. I mean, it was like incredible. She was getting so many followers. She was just so really good at social media. And one of the young ladies that she was actually able to recruit, and you all know her, she's Alina Connolly. So Meredith is Alina's sponsor. So she sponsored Alina into the business. And you all know Alina's an ambassador diamond. She's in the Millionaires Club now, and she's doing amazing in this business. But Meredith trained Alina, just like the rest of the leaders, on this team, including myself and Ron Nessa. So she knows a lot, and she's on this call right now just to share her story and to give you guys some tips. Like I said, it's 2018. We got to get pumped back up. The holidays are over. 2017 is gone. Okay, so whatever you didn't do, whatever you were planning on doing, is gone. So now it's time to get back into gear and really start pushing your business and taking it seriously. Okay, like I said, conferences coming. They have some really great things they're going to be announcing. So get prepared. Okay, if you're not going, there's no pay-per-view. So you're going to have to hear from me or other people on the team who's going to be physically there at the conference. Of course, we're going to be doing lives and all that anyway to get you guys excited. But I'm hoping that I see a real large turnout from our team. I can't wait to see everybody. But enough of conference right now. We've been talking about conference since last year, getting you all pumped up and prepared. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Meredith. And Meredith is going to start, just introduce yourself, Meredith. I gave them a little bit of information about you, but you can, go into more detail.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Meredith Bush. As Arena said, I'm a mom of two. I'm a full-time police officer, and I have been with It Works almost 4 years in February. My why, basically, for joining this business was that I wanted more time for my children, and I could not sit back on social media and watch Raina make all the money. So I decided to join, and Jamie, her husband, will always come to work talking about it. That was all that he wanted to talk about was, you got to get in this business. So I decided to jump in because people were making money off my results. So I was like, okay, Raina, tell me how I can do this, And I wanted to be a part of a group of people that were like-minded, that wanted to own their time, that were in these industries for years and were ready to walk away. And my sister used to work with Raina, where she retired. So me seeing her walk away from that job was amazing. And I just felt like I wanted to be a part of that. Basically, I wanted to train you guys today on revamping your business and finding your purpose. And I wanted to start off by talking about one of my favorite people, which is Audrey Hepburn. A quote that I really love is, "People, even more than things, have to be restored, renewed, reclaimed, and redeemed. Never throw out anyone." A little bit of my backstory, and it works. I'm a double diamond, and it works. And in the beginning, I was booming, boom, boom, boom. I was like Raina said, I was locking people in. I think Raina, what's my PV? My PBV was like in the thousands, I want to say. And it got to a place where I started to feel like I was alone in my business. I had nobody to turn to, but then I had to realize that those people that weren't picking up the call, that I didn't have to lean on, they had a purpose for me to find my own story. So like I said, I needed them to turn their backs. I needed them to ignore my calls. I needed people to quit on me on my team. I needed my relatives to stop answering the phone and avoiding me, because I knew at that moment that I had everything that I needed inside of me. And I wanted you all to kind of stop for a second and realize that those powerful messages that you guys hear all the time, when you hear our CEO talk, or Raina talk, or Vanessa talk, or Elena talk, those powerful messages you hear on training calls are not just for you guys to sit back and listen. It's for you to see how easy it is for you to pull that same power out of yourselves, because these men and women, time and time again, tell us their backstories for us to relate and repeat their success. So this success is nothing difficult. It's nothing that you all can't do on your own, but you have to dig deep and find your own inner strength. This was the one opportunity that fell in my lap freely. It was easy. I signed up. I called Raina. I said, I got my $99 now. I literally I just got a lockup. Like, I was at work and I called her while I was processing, like on the phone, service bed and everything. Like, I need to sign up now. What can I do? She signed me up. Took me 10 minutes to get the vision in my head of what I was going to do. And like I said, there's no secret to this success. They have the steps to success for us to succeed, and it's that easy. I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning trying to do extra, and now I know better. I know that I can go back to the root of my business, go back to that compensation plan, and go back to those easy 3 simple steps that got me promoting in this business. I also don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I did, or anyone else that I know did, which was, don't get caught up in a number of followers or fan bases, because like I said, you guys can have the same success. You have to be proactive. And what I did today, what was it, Raina? It was like a week ago. I called Raina. I said, what can I do to host a training call? She's like, what? I said, I want to host a training call, because I had to put myself out there on a cliff and just jump. Because if I would have stayed where I was, it's been 5 years. And I want to say my first 6 months in the business is when I was booming, and I stopped. It's 5 years later, and I've missed out on some real money. I could have quit my job by now, and I don't want to sit around, and I don't want to wait for that. But you guys are going to have to get in your head that there's a difference between being told no and telling yourself no. So you're going to have to start speaking those positive things to yourself, because some of you, just like myself, are looking at these amazing products and thinking you can stand in the middle of a food court with a bottle of Fat Fighters in your hand, and people are just going to come rushing at you. And that is, while the products are amazing, you're still going to have to get out there. You're going to have to meet new people. You're going to have to build a brand by opening your mouth. And my mouth stayed closed I want to say my son is 3 now. For about 3 years, I would post on social media and I would leave it at that. But every time I would open my mouth and talk to someone or meet someone, there was always someone that didn't know about the business. There was someone that said, oh, I saw it. And I'm like, okay, well, I had the product on me. Do you want to try it? And instantly I'm getting a loyal customer. I'm building a new relationship. I'm getting someone that wants to be a distributor maybe 3 months down the line. So you just never know what's going to come if you don't open your mouth. Because I remember Raina told me, if your mouth is open, your business is open. If your mouth is closed, your business is closed. And that's true. 3 years. I mean, it's so easy. Like, you have to run this business like it's a business. Mm-hmm. But if you continue to feel like it's not a business, people aren't going to believe that your product works, and they're not going to want to have a business relationship with you if you are not consistent. And you have to think about that. Would you guys open a salon with a friend that you knew wasn't consistent? That's the type of business this is. You have to be consistent and you have to be loyal. And another thing I wanted to say was, people will not invest in a brand that's not actively producing physical or financial results. So those HSN pills that have been sitting on your counter that you haven't been taking, or that you've been taking periodically, or off and on, take them, post those results. I went and cut all my hair off in what year did I cut my hair off? In 2013. And all this time I've been wearing weaves and my hair is growing. And all of a sudden I post this picture when I took my weave out, and people are hitting me up for HSN pills. And I've been posting other people's results. Like, oh, she's got amazing results. No, you have to use the product. Use that auto ship. You can't skip the process. If you skip the process, then you're going to miss out on some money. You're going to miss out on some opportunity. And I said that, get out of your own heads. Stop giving the devil work to do. I'm a firm believer in God. And my mom always said, the devil is busy, but you can't give him work to do. So when you speak the negative things over your business, negative things are going to happen in your business. When I spoke positive over my business when I first started, my business was at an all-time high. I can see where I failed to put God in my business. Every year I've been in this business, I can see when I was at a high, I can see when I was at a low. So you guys need to use your power and realize that you're not going to have identical success, because God made you guys different, but he still promises you success. So stop focusing on this person and that person and focus on your own success, and use your admiration to fuel yourself to have your own stories. Okay, it took me 5 years to realize that I had my own story and my own audience of people waiting to hear it and be inspired, but I didn't speak up. If you don't speak up, God is still going to bless those people that you guys are supposed to reach out to, because when they're ready, that person, which is you, needs to get to them. Because they're still going to eat whether or not you say something to them or not. I can count how many friends I've lost to other distributors or wherever, because those distributors introduced my friends to the business and I never said a word because I was too embarrassed or too shy to say something. And it's realize, guys, that this opportunity is a choice. So I just wanted to close by saying, in 2018, I wanted to encourage you guys to activate your power and create your own lanes. And if you want to grow in this business, stop putting your business in a waiting place and start setting your business up to prosper. Because if you can't take the pressure, then you're not ready to be a diamond, period. Every time I decided to give up, it was because I got sick of people telling me no. Then I wasn't ready to be a triple diamond. I wasn't ready to be an ambassador. And here I am rebuilding, and I'm begging for pressure. So when you got that pressure, appreciate it, respect that process, and go through it. Because right around the corner is gonna be someone that's gonna say yes. I have one ambassador diamond on my team. She's literally one of my team members that is working very hard. It only took one person in this business to change my life. just one. You never know what loyal customers are going to turn into distributors if you don't offer it to them. You're never going to know, or they're never going to know, that there are other products that they can try every month if you don't follow up. Run your business like it's a business, and you need them. They need you and you need them. So treat this like it's a real partnership. Reach out to your distributors, reach out to your loyal customers, let them know all the offers as well. I reached out to all my distributors, the ones that fell out and the ones that came back in. I had several people that wanted to come back in. I have people that want their business to be revamped. And right now I'm pushing myself to be a better leader, because now I'm realizing that all them years everyone was preaching to me, Meredith, you can do this, you got this, you got this. Ambassador Diamond could be mine, and it will be mine, because I'm definitely not about to be sitting in this job another 11 years. Trust me. I just turned 30 and I want so much more out of life. And I have I have 2 kids, but one of my kids has chronic asthma. And you guys know as moms how hard it is seeing your kids go through this. But in a profession like mine as a police officer, when they're out of school, I can't take off. When she gets admitted to the hospital, I have to hear about it when I come back to work. And the environment that I work in is not as easy as it is when I'm, promoting my business. So if you love this business, then you have to invest your time and put forth more effort than you do at the jobs that you're slaving in 9 to 5. And that's basically all I wanted to say. Raina, did I cover everything?
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you a question. So let's go to how you were able to, because you didn't know Elena when she
Nope.
Joined your team. So she was a stranger.
Nope.
You met her through social media. Did she originally reach out to you? Like, how did that go? Because I want people to know that, they have to be consistent.
I remember.
Keep pushing, keep posting. Yeah, it's very important.
Elena saw my before and after pictures that I had posted on social media, and she reached out to me. And at this time, I was signing people up so fast. It was like, I remember my upline was always on the phone. Meredith, who you putting up now? You gotta place these distributors, because in the beginning I didn't even know that you move them around.
Yeah.
But Elena called me. She texted me on the phone, said she wanted to buy the wraps. And me, I'm just like going. I'm like, oh, but do you know it's an opportunity to sell them too? And she's like, what? Like, wait. She wanted to hear more about it. I got the help of my old upline Tara. She actually helped me lock her in, because I was like logging in so many distributors. But immediately when she came in, she didn't waste any time. When you're on social media, you guys have to stop being salesmen, because that is what's scaring people away. If you're going to share the results, share your results. And if, like, for instance, if I see someone like my picture, I might message them, say, hey, thanks for the like, I'll offer my discount, or, I'll follow them. I'll like their pictures. I build a social media relationship with them, but they still know that the offer for my discount, for them liking my picture, is still there. You have to kind of know when to go in and say something. Don't just off the break start, girl, you want these wraps, so you have to build that relationship. That's how I start building my relationships anyway. And some pages would see my stuff and they would promote it for me. I would pay maybe like $20 for somebody to promote my stuff, and they would promote my business for me. On top of that, I was getting more followers who were referring people to my page. So when I got on Instagram, I was like one of the first to actually promote my business, because I was like, I need more people. And it was a girl. She actually was really good at it. She was like, girl, I have a lot of friends in Cali. I have a lot of friends here that would love this product. And that's how I met Elena. She got to I don't know whose page she saw my stuff on, But I mean, I have built a good amount of relationships with social media pages,
And it was
and
all through results, right? Your before.
all through results. They saw it, and don't be afraid if you feel it in your heart that you can allow somebody to sample your product. Don't be afraid to send it. I've sent wraps to people, and I've also had them show me their results, document it on their pages, and say how they love the product and tag me in it. Do not be afraid to do that. But don't just go out giving out your product, because you need that. You need your auto shipment, for your personal results.
So Meredith, what made you finally say, hey, I really need this business. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to leave this job. I want to be able to be home with my kids full time. What made you call me last week? What was the last straw?
I sat around like a bump on a log for so long. I would be the one that would be like, congratulations to Elena. I would be like, congratulations, File. And I'm like, shoot, I could do this too. Like, I got tired of seeing people promoting, and I'm still 5 years later, double diamond. My business started to drop, and the money, because my mouth was closed, my business was closed. Don't get stuck and just posting your stuff on social media, and don't get discouraged when your family members and your friends don't purchase from you, because those are not the only that should promote you. I mean, that should encourage you to build more relationships, because you're not going to get rich off your family members and your friends anyway. It's not enough of them for you to just become a double diamond or an ambassador. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to build those relationships. And that's what I had to realize. I just couldn't sit around anymore. So I was like, let me call Raina and have her let me host a call. I had to get proactive, because for the longest time I would just sit around like, man, like, I want to do that. Like, I want to host a call. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me just ask and see if she says no. Maybe it's not something that she's just pointing out. I want this person. I want that person. Maybe I need to ask and make myself readily available. So that's what made me hit you up. Like, Rain, I want to do a call.
So, one thing I always tell people, never stop. It's very important that you be consistent and that you work your business and don't stop and don't take breaks. Just like Meredith said, she took a break. She had life happens, things going on personally, and she took a break. And her team started, to fall apart. Her checks went down. She wasn't working consistently and her checks went down. She took a break. So I always tell people, whatever you do, don't stop. Keep going, because then, like you said, it's going to be hard to rebuild and get those team members back, or even just to get them back going. The holidays came around, people slow down. You can slow down a little bit, but don't take that break and don't quit. Don't stop, okay? Because then next thing you know, you'll find yourself trying to do so much when conference come around, when you hear all these great promotions. You're like, oh my God, let me call everybody. Let me get back into gear.
Man,
business, consistently and not just stop completely. Like, you can't stop completely. And then 2 months, 3 months later, you think you're supposed to dive back in and keep going. It's very hard to do that. You can do that, but I don't recommend that you do that. It's very hard to start back up and get back on board, okay?
Yes.
Meredith's telling you guys. So, Meredith, what other advice or tips can you offer to the team?
Go to these one team, one missions, and don't just be looking. Hey, girl, you look cute on social media. Go to them, take pictures. The best thing that I did do for my business was to start going to these events and showing that I am around these people, and that there is a group of us that actually do this together. You have to show people that there are more people that are doing this business, and it's not just you. You have to create it where people don't think it's a scam. And I promise you, I'm not knocking this new thing that everyone's doing with this Dosh app. I just chose not to do it. I feel that I need to create a stable business. And right now, my business cannot afford for me to be promoting anything else. No Michael Kors, no Louis Vuitton. I'm not promoting the weave that I wear. I'm promoting my business. Mm-hmm. I'm not about to be about, oh, well, let me get on this or let me hop on that. It might benefit me, but I'm getting sick of the temporary fix. I need something that's stable. You guys deserve something that's stable. So don't just hop on everything. Stick with one thing. If you find that you're all over the place, it's because you're not stable. You're not stable, and you need to get stable. You need to be consistent and stick with something. If the company says it takes something to work for 90 days, everything in your life right now needs to start with 90 days. Mm-hmm. Everything. Reading your Bible, contacting people, set some goals daily for yourself, and get an accountability partner. And if you guys hit me up on Facebook, I sure as hell could use one. So please don't hesitate to hit me up. Y'all want to go out blissing, host an event? I'm down. Like, I want to get out, and we do not have to be under each other or any of that. I want to get around people that are just like me and not afraid and are hungry, and we can vibe off each other. We can help each other. We're going to make some mistakes, but it's okay. We'll make them together and we'll get better. But you need to be around people that are like-minded. And stop listening to these people that are telling you, girl, that's an MLM scheme. No, don't listen to them, because guess what? They still broke.
Right.
All my friends still broke. My all of them. And basically expand your circle for real. Don't ever listen to Drake when he said no new friends, because that is a lie. You need new friends. You need new relationships. So, I mean, that's basically it.
Well, that's great information. No, you covered a lot, and I appreciate you sharing your story and sharing some tips with the team, giving them a little bit of motivation to really push a little harder in their business. And, if they feel stuck, get unstuck. We have so much to look forward to. And just like Meredith said, she could use accountability partner. We always talk about that on the training call, like find yourself an accountability partner. This is someone that's going to push you, someone that's going to encourage you to do more in your business. They're not going to tell you to do something that's going to affect your business in a wrong way. If you're feeling discouraged, that person is there to help you. That's why I say, you definitely want to get you a partner, someone that you can reach out to on a daily basis. I mean, I even have me one, and that person is not doing less than what I'm doing. This is somebody that I look up to, that I want to learn from, that's doing so much more than me. And that's what you got to look for. You know what I'm saying? But again, I thank you, Meredith, and I'm excited for you. I'm glad you're back in the game. This is the perfect time to get back into the game with so much coming to us with conference coming up. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the team. Get excited, everybody. Get back motivated. Let's keep rocking it out, or let's keep pushing. Let's promote the the new movement, What the Fit. Like Meredith said, her results was the one who drew Alina to her team. And that one person, helped change her life. Just like Alina talks about Fallon, that one person that she met in the airport that joined her team that got her to the Millionaires Club. So just keep going out, get your hundreds list, follow up with people, be consistent. Don't take breaks. You don't want to take breaks. This is a business. Remember your why. Remember why you want this business to work for you. If it's your family, whatever it is, wake up every morning and go out there and really hustle hard. Okay. We didn't get there by just sitting here, not doing anything. Like I said, I met Meredith doing rock parties. I was doing rock parties all the time. That's how I was able to build my team. I post on social media every single day.
Yes.
We're no different than you guys. Okay. Meredith can do it. I can do it. Whitney can do it. Jasmine can do it. Johnson can do it. We're no different. Okay. So you all can be ambassadors. You all can be in the Millionaires Club. You all can be able to fire your bosses. You all can be able to stay home with your family. Okay, this business allows you to do that, but you have to work. Okay, you got to really put the work in and really get it done. Okay, we're here for you. We're your leaders. We're your mentors, and we want to make sure that you're getting all the information, the resources, and the tools, and everything that you need to make this business successful. Okay, so I appreciate you all for joining us tonight. I've recorded it. I'll put the recording in the group. Again, Meredith, thank you again for sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you all. Have a good night.
Bye.